Welcome back to Daybreak on this Sunday morning. Did you know Thursday is National Grilled Cheese Day? There's a national day for everything, but hey, it gives us a reason to celebrate with some really great food, right? I am in the kitchen right now with Brandon and Rick from Carmel District, Market District. Thank you guys so much for coming in this morning. And you're going to help us with ways we can really think about grilled cheese at home, right?
So many ways.
It is. It's one of the most versatile foods.
Absolutely.
And one of the most popular. Everyone loves grilled cheese.
I don't know how you contain it to just one day, 1 week, or 1 month.
Right.
Grilled cheese is a year-round event for most people.
Yeah. So. And it's one of those things that you can really keep super simple, or you can make it a little more
the possibilities,
extreme, right?
The possibilities are endless. What I'm doing right here is just a basic grilled cheese. I'm actually using 4 different ones, 2 types of American, a Swiss, and a Gouda. But yeah, as you can see here, we've displayed tons of really amazing ones.
This is incredible.
A few options to consider.
I would say, yeah, more than a few, yeah.
Yeah, so in Boneyard, we've got a couple really great ones. We've got the Plain Jane, we've got a pulled pork grilled cheese. Table, our full-service restaurant, we're going to be featuring some. We've got a skirt steak marsala, caprese style. We've got one with pork belly and Swiss chard that kind of mimics our award-winning mac and cheese that we did.
Yeah.
The full Nelson.
The full Nelson, yeah. So kind of what I'm trying to illustrate here with the basic one are a few principles to kind of help the cook at home.
Okay, yeah.
So I like to do a couple things. One, I use oil and butter, so you get a nice smoke point.
And butter.
You get a higher smoke point from the olive oil when you use that with butter. Also, the bread we're using is brioche, and you'll see when I flip it, it browns really beautifully.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah. So, but you can go a multitude of ways. I mean, if I were to fill it with meats or some proteins, I'd use a bread with a higher gluten content, so it's kind of stays more resilient. When you fill it with more
science
things.
to this. I never would have thought.
Nothing's as simple as it sounds.
Yeah, right.
Basic grilled cheese has a real good philosophy to it. If you start with the right ingredients,
sure.
Don't hesitate to use. The simple tips are lots of butter, lots of cheese.
Okay.
Anybody that likes that, put it on a bread that works for you. Everybody's sensitive to glutens and talking about that.
Right,
so whether it's
right.
a gluten-free bread, even there's options that don't contain a traditional bread. But start with a good bread if you're eating bread. Don't skimp on the cheese. And then one of the things we talked about on our way over is an acid of some type complements the fats of the cheese. So whether that's a little balsamic, whether it's a little bit of grilled tomato, a little bit of acidity makes the rest of the sandwich pop.
Acidity, and you don't hear the term water content a lot, but you got bread and cheese, it's really sticky. So if you get something like a tomato or even a cucumber, it really cleanses the palate and makes you want to continue eating.
Again, a science and really a strategy to eating your grilled cheese and making it as well. So we have options as far as making this at home. Really start with the bread and cheese. Those are the first, and the oil butter. I think that's one that I hadn't thought of because I just use butter.
Some people use mayonnaise for that.
Believe it or not, and it was crazy. When I first heard it, mayonnaise on a grilled cheese made no sense to me. But when you think of what makes up mayonnaise, it's an oil-based product. It's a natural.
And you're meaning putting that inside with the cheese?
As a complement up with the cheese, even as your grilling compound. Without using butter, just using the mayonnaise flat. If we were to have done that with any of these sandwiches, you'd be hard-pressed to tell which was which.
This is great advice. I appreciate you guys coming in and bringing this huge display with you as well.
Pleasure.
This is great. And the nice smells. I wish you guys could enjoy it at home.
Smell-o-vision, we got to get smell-o-vision going.
We got to get that. I say smell-o-vision all the time. So, all right, Rick and Brandon, thanks again.
Our pleasure.
No problem.
We're going to send it to Stephanie right now.